that they're called crystal children. That's what they're called. And so there's another woman that you're going to work with that helps. Well, you're studying them and she's helping them, but you're studying them because you find them fascinating. You're going to find them fascinating as they start having kids. In anybody's chart, these crystal children now are having kids. So nobody's even doing that work.
Right.
The two crystal children had a child. And now this child has so much DNA in it. You can't, that's the homeschooling. It's their children. They were the ones that went Ritalin. Then their children.
The Ritalin too.
Huh?
You said they gave them the Ritalin.
Yeah, they gave the first group in 1989 the Ritalin. They gave them all of that. Now they're having kids and their kids are not going to school. Their kids, because of that, their kids are being homeschooled. Kids are being homeschooled because you have the experience of saying, wait, I know where this is going. I want to save my babies. I'm going to homeschool them so they won't have the scar because what year were you born?
87.
Okay, so you were the beginning of the
My husband and I
children.
were born in 87.
Yeah, so you were the first group of crystal children being born. If you look it up, they were being born from 87 to 89. So what we were talking about was you.
Yes.
Literally you saying, and I was like, they are now having kids, and their kids are the ones that are being homeschooled.
And I'm like, you're talking about me?
Yes. So, of the world, you're showing them who needs to be healed.
Yeah.
You're like, these people need to be healed. That's why they act that way. They have
exactly.
To get that.
And that's
right.
Look, and even with like my first experience with that was my oldest child. And I've always, spoke to them of that. So there was an older man, he was, I think 10. There was an older man that was on the sidewalk in front of his apartment. He had fell and nobody was helping him. My son turned around and went and helped him up, walked him to his apartment and all of that. And he came, he said, "Mom, I helped the older man today." And I was like, "Yeah." I said, "What happened?" And when he told me what happened, I was like, I was so proud. Like, these are the type of beings that I want to raise with compassion. And that's what we lack. So knowing that they're sensitive to energy and easily influenced, I had to use what I learned on my healing journey to help prepare them for what's to come. And a lot of people don't understand that. And I'm okay with that. I am, because the more I research and actually engage with my children personally and spiritually, I understand my job, my assignment. And that's to help guide them in order for them to do what they need to do according to their path.
Right. And because you're a crystal child, you embody that in a living form. You're not just saying that. Because crystal children, you guys have more DNA. Every time I speak to crystal children, it's like I'm talking to myself too. But I know that I'm not a crystal child, but it's like I had to live a lot of the experience to get the awareness. You guys came with that extra DNA, and it's like, boom. It's like you could look at the situation, it's like, boom, this is what I need to do. Boom, this is what I need to do. So what I can tell you right now, this is the message I give you right now. Record yourself every so often for the mothers who need you. They need this conversation needs to be spread so far into the United States, because there's so many people, mothers and fathers, are sitting saying, I'm a crystal. I don't want my kids to be eaten up. I just need to get energy from someone else who's done it. They know how to do it. They just need to get you to say it. Yeah.
And that's, what? And I've been like contemplating about going live, but I told my sister, who's a healer herself, I said, you know what? I've been contemplating going live, but I want it to be a topic that I can speak on. And I was talking about healing and empowerment.
Yes.
And I'm like, you know what? That's exactly because that's what I do. Like, that's what I do everywhere I go. So I mean,
I know.
I just got to get over myself and actually holding alive.
It's your time, because it's time. That's what it is. That's why you came. Because what you just said, it's time. Everybody's like, yeah, it's time. We need to hear that. We need to hear that. We need to hear that. It's sometimes me talking to someone randomly and it connecting to you, and for you to come and speak about it. And basically we were talking about you. It was you who we were really referring to. You were the crystal children we were referring to. And for you to pop on and then give us your personal purpose as to why you're homeschooling, that I'm going to put those two videos together, because it was almost as if the universe is saying, we're ready. We're ready
Yeah.
for you. We're ready for you. We're ready for you. These kids need it. Their parents don't know. And I can't, it has to come from another crystal child. I just know that. It can't come from me. I'm not a crystal child.